What if I were to tell you that there was someone else living in your house without your knowledge? Perhaps you've heard of them before being referred to as goblins or house elves, but they're actually the invisible spirit of a house, which in our story we call Finn. These hidden roommates live in every house in the entire world and keep things in order, turning your house into a home, sweet home. They have a duty to watch everyone and everything within their home, and they even take care of family pets and keep you alert in case you stay up late. The following scenes shows a family moving out of a house in Berg Town, afraid of its dark nature, leaving a Finn called Finnick, who is all excited to be left at home alone. After scaring away the homeowners, a while later a girl named Christine and her parents relocate into Berg Town after they sign up for an acting audition about a new villain movie, while Christine enjoys reading a criminal investigation book. At the acting auditions, they are given keys to their new house and scripts to perform, as they watch another performer called JB getting fired for causing chaos, and he is told he will never be a great villain. Later, Christine's family moves into their new house, where the not-so-welcoming Finnick resides, and Christine says it looks like a crime scene due to its disorganization. The following day, Christine meets Mark and some guys who caution her that they just moved into the creepiest haunted house in town, with flying toasters and creepy sounds, where nobody ever stays long, but she doesn't find it a big deal since everything has a logical explanation. Meanwhile, Finnick sees Christine's parents reciting scene lines before they leave for the rehearsals, and he also plans to rehearse his pranks. Finnick doesn't seem to care about his responsibility of making a home out of the house, and just pranks on his people, and that is the reason why none of the families stay long in his house. He starts by pranking Christine, by creating chaos around the house, but this time he fails and is shocked that the sharp girl can actually see him after she yanked some of his fur. Finnick then introduces himself as Finn and asks for his fur back, claiming that they will be in big trouble if the other Finns discover that a human saw him. Just then, some of Finnick's friends visit him at the house, but they fail to understand Christine after she stands awkwardly frozen. Christine then follows them secretly as they leave and finds their crowded Finn meeting, where they discuss their Finn issues. There, Finnick talks about his new homeowners whom he claims are perfectly normal, while another Finn called Muffin gets laughed at after his homeowner started a fire at the acting auditions. After seeing this, Sherlock Holmes, or rather Christine, begins conducting an investigation to understand her new suspects, the Finns. The following day, Mark returns Christine's book which she left at the restaurant, while also inviting her to see a movie, but Finnick intervenes, causing Christine to spill her drink on him and he leaves. Finnick always finds humans troublesome to him, after turning his house into a circus with babies, old ladies, and loud harpists, which is why over the years he has kept on scaring them away. However, amidst his whining, he accidentally activates a lawnmower which drags them out of the compound, and they land into a moving truck which takes them into a coal facility. There, a different truck with an invisible figure dumps illegal popcorn, and the man escapes, knocking down Christine, who just took a picture. The popcorn then erupts and multiplies and flows throughout the town, flooding the streets, and the criminal, known as the Invisible Terror, also leaves behind a message for the city, claiming to have just began. Christine shows the picture she captured to the news anchor, but it is invisible, though she herself saw the criminal. Back at home, Christine discovers that the suspect is actually a Finn, and so she asks Finnick to team up with her to investigate the mystery and save the town, and he reluctantly agrees. The following day, they follow the trail of a suspicious truck to the train station, where the Invisible Terror changes oncoming train lanes, and Christine and Finnick board one unknowingly to chase him. However, with the two trains on verge of colliding, the passengers quickly jump out of the trains and are safe as the two trains go head-on. The Invisible Terror also alters the wind turbines, which causes a strong tornado of feathers, which carries even Christine and Finnick, and they land at the turbine facility, where they find the workers tied up. Meanwhile, Christine's mom continues with her acting rehearsals, and she calls Christine to joke about the lines in the show, and predicting that probably a tsunami is up next. Christine then figures out that there could actually be a Finn or someone using the plots on the show to destroy the town, and they head to investigate. They go into the film director's office where they read his scripts, and figure out the next line while also finding the mysterious truck. However, Christine enters and the truck leaves with her, leaving Finnick behind. The truck settles and JB, who is fired from the acting auditions, opens the door for Christine, who sees a Finn beside him which he struggles to hide. Christine then recognizes the Finn as Muffin, whom she saw at their meeting, and she later discovers that the two are actually the Invisible Terror. Their story is that the two were usually mocked by others until they met each other, and they decided to be supervillains and terrorize the town. Meanwhile, Finnick follows them and hears while the villains plan their next attack. In the house, Christine also finds some other locked-up Finns who JB sheared to create a costume of Finn fur, which makes him invisible. Finnick later barges into the house, but he also gets captured for shearing, while JB also takes away the fur from Christine. Muffin finds JB's evil plan of rolling a Ferris wheel through town as being too much, since it will destroy all homes and consequently the Finns. But JB is all excited about it. Muffin tries to stop JB, but he fails and JB cuts his hair too, and throws him at the back with Finnick, while Christine manages to escape. JB disconnects the rear part from the truck and leaves it on fire, but they later manage to break out. Meanwhile, Christine heads to the Finn meeting to ask for help with the JB situation, and the Finn leader hands her a fur, which enables her to see the Finns, and they leave with her. JB plants explosives into the Ferris wheel, but Finnick climbs up and disrupts it, and he manages to also burn JB's fur with a lighter while all the people watch from below. Amidst the chaos, the wheel explodes and disconnects with Christine climbing on it to save Finnick, and it begins to roll away. The Finns also team up to stop and direct the rolling wheel, while the shaved Finns find and attack JB. Meanwhile, as the acting rehearsals are going on, they see the wheel rolling by with Christine on it, and her parents climb on to help her, and they all later safely fall from it. Following this, JB gets arrested, and things return to normal. Christine returns her fur to Finnick, but he instead makes her a new one and gives the other to Grandpops, and the two become best friends. Following this, Finnick and Christine engage in fun activities together, and also help the shaved Finns recover their fur. Christine's parents become renowned actors, and Christine finally agrees to go to the movies with Mark. Finally, Finnick now has a talking device that reminds the family about his importance, and he also embraces his task of taking care of Christine and her family's house, bringing the exciting film to an end. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. If you like this video, please consider subscribing to our channel. I'll be back with another interesting movie recap. Until then, take care.